Good morning, Hillman Cancer Center. Welcome to Cooking for Cancer and Chronic Disease. I'm Danielle Petrina, the project manager, and today we have a very special guest, our founder, director, creator, brains behind it all, and doctor, which is really important, Dr. Lainey Francis. She's a medical oncologist and hematologist, and once again, the director of this program. So we're really excited to have you here with us today. Sorry for a little bit of a delay. We had a technical difficulty with the weather, but we're back up. So we are bringing to you today Chia Pudding. We talked a little bit about this ahead of time, and kind of this could be a breakfast or a snack, dessert, and like Dr. Francis and I were saying, it's all about the toppings for us. So you'll see here that we're very into the blueberries, strawberries, little dark chocolate chips, sliced almonds, and coconut. So,
and like the toppings are delicious, but they also make it prettier.
Yes, agree.
Which I feel, and like, you know, it's a texture thing for a lot of people, chia.
Yes.
So I think it's like trying to find the right like consistency, and maybe if it's not the right consistency, kind of disguise it.
Yeah, I agree. So we actually prepared this ahead of time, so good to know. This is something you can prep on a Sunday for your week. They last about a week in the refrigerator, but we were talking about it could get a little bit too sticky, a little bit too heavy, so we're thinking more 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, I think same thing with the overnight oats. Like, you can kind of get that gumminess, and sometimes that doesn't sit so well afterwards. So I think it's probably about finding the right texture.
And chia seeds contain a lot of fiber, so fiber tends to sit. So if you're having a digestive issue, this is a great recipe for you. But you just want to make sure you flush it down with lots of water to get it pushing through your system, especially with that sticky consistency. If it feels heavy and it's gonna be heavy, flush it.
Totally. And fiber, I mean, I think we talk about it a lot and we use it a lot, but it's such a big, important aspect to like weight management and weight loss. And then also even like bloating and dyspepsia, it seems counterintuitive, but sometimes it can actually really help with that.
Right.
But other times it can not help with that. And so many of our patients are dealing with a lot of GI issues because of their cancer, because of their treatment. And so playing around with fiber and sort of a little bit of trial and error can be super important and fun when you're using kind of cool new foods.
Right, and this is a lot. So we're just making one jar. The fun part is you can put this in a mason jar. This is a little bit big, but we just wanted to show you what it could look like. I would say do a half pint size for this. But this is 2 tablespoons, so this is supposed to be 1 serving. That is a lot.
That's a lot.
In there. So
that's a lot.
Do we want to talk a little bit? Oh, I like how you were talking about where you find them.
Where do you find them? So you can get chia seeds pretty much anywhere now. A lot of times, especially in like the Whole Foods, they'll be in the bulk section. And then anywhere else, even like Target, they sell these kind of nice, convenient packages in like Ziploc bags.
Yeah.
And then you can stick in your own scooper, and they can stay probably forever in the pantry. So it's kind of a good staple to have in your pantry. It's super, super antioxidant and like considered a superfood. All the stuff about the fiber. It has, you know, a really high kind of value to like what it is ratio. Right. You can sprinkle it, you can use chia pudding. So definitely something to think about playing around with as a part of your diet.
Agree. So, 1 serving of this is 155 calories.
Okay, of the whole pudding.
The whole pudding. So with this one that we're making today, 155. That's pretty low.
I think
on the calorie count. Now, granted, this doesn't count the toppings.
Right.
So this is literally just the pudding, just the chia seeds. So just keep that in mind.
Yep.
And then 4 grams of protein, which is great.
Yes.
And fat 8 grams, sodium 166. So really nice there. And then fiber 8. So Ange always says anything above 3 is a very high fiber diet. I mean, you're almost getting triple at this point.
Wow. Okay.
So it's a really nice. It's a nice one. So
I mean, and we talk a lot about, you know, kind of taste changes and like eating like it's your job in a lot of ways. So to be able to get that much protein and fiber with something that's pretty light on your digestive system is probably super helpful for people that are just trying to get good high value foods in.
Also, mouth sores. I would imagine this is really good for mouth sores too. Like it's
more
coated,
soothing, for sure.
So
good thinking.
just if you're experiencing that, that's also something to consider that this is good for that. And you could do breakfast or dessert. So I don't know. When do you need your sweet stuff? during the day? When does it look like for you?
So I tend to like sweet in the morning.
Okay.
But need it in the afternoon.
Gotcha.
So
like before dinner?
No.
Okay.
Well,
I mean,
no.
between lunch and dinner or after
Actually,
dinner?
I don't crave it in the afternoon, even though it's like a nice time to have it with your
Meanwhile,
coffee.
the woman comes over for my chocolate peppermint
I know.
patties.
So yes, so late afternoon, just for like that kind of boredom sweet tooth.
Yeah.
And late morning sometimes to get me through the morning.
Okay. So it's more of like a pick me up.
I think so.
Okay.
And and we're talking like, I mean, I think I've trained my taste buds now to not really crave super sweet or super processed sweet, which is something you can totally do.
Right.
But when I crave sweet, like almond milk or something that's almond milk based can totally do that for me.
Right.
A coconut yogurt can do that for me. And not to say, it's like so lame. It's like, just have a coconut yogurt. Like, sometimes also I really want the sweet. I want the Starburst. I want the,
Right.
But I have, I think, trained my taste buds that I don't need to add extra sugar, and that extra sugar sometimes tastes a little funky to me.
Right.
So just know that you can change your taste buds,
Right.
I think, to not need the sweet.
And Andrew and I talk a lot about this. Like, you start doing that, you start fulfilling that craving all the time, you're going to notice that you need it. You
100%.
need it. You need it. So if as much as you can pull that back and train yourself.
Yes.
I mean, so much of this is about discipline,
I know. And so much of it is like just habit and like mindlessness. And like, we're not saying, oh my God, like go flog yourself for having peppermint patties in the afternoon. We're just saying like be aware.
Yeah.
Half the battle.
I know. I mean, that's what lifestyle nutrition is. That's what you have really defined this category of our program to be, that it's okay. You're gonna like have the piece of cake, but should you have it daily? No, not so much.
I mean, we talk a lot about the 80-20 thing.
Yeah.
Which I think is nice because people like numbers. But I think it's just this idea that like you're not going insane about anything.
Right.
And you're trying to think about the big picture.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you are proud of yourself for being disciplined.
Right.
And for like making good choices.
Right. And fighting through that, maybe that craving that you're having in that moment. So,
totally. So
let's kick it off. Go ahead. You're going to take half a cup of almond milk, dump it in there.
Okay.
I need to get a tablespoon. So, and also just that, you can use any sort of milk.
That's what I was just going to ask.
Yeah,
next.
this can be anything. So I think this would make this vegan then. I think I'm correct saying that.
Oh, right.
By using almond milk.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything else there. We do have a little bit of honey that we're using. And then you can go ahead. Let me read this. This is why Ange's brain. God bless her. We miss you, Ange. Okay, so pour the ingredients into, we're going to pour it in here.
Chia?
Yep, add that. And then I forget how much honey we need.
Chia.
I know, right? That's just so
It's a lot of chia.
It's a lot of chia. And then 1 teaspoon of honey. You can also use another type of sweetener. So if you like agave nectar, I wonder if you could use applesauce too. I know.
That sounds really gross.
That's a hardcore no from our guest.
I like using agave in like liquid things, like on my oatmeal and stuff, because I feel like sometimes I feel like honey with cold liquid congeals a little.
Oh,
maybe
so that's why they suggest this, to get it to congeal?
Maybe like emulsify. I don't even know if that's the right word. But yeah, see, that's what you're dealing with.
I know, you're right.
And with agave, you kind of don't, which is nice.
If I were at home, I would just take my finger and do it.
Yeah.
So, but keeping our safety first. Safety first. Okay, and so then we're just gonna mix this up.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah. It's not really, I don't know, just kind of looks watery. Whoop.
And like I do tend to buy almond milk with vanilla.
I do too. It has a little bit more.
I really like it, and then I definitely don't need any
do you buy
sweetener.
the unsweetened or sweetened version of the vanilla almond milk?
Like, I can use both, but I like when I get the sweetened one, because if I do a smoothie with like banana, spinach, and that, it tastes amazing.
Okay.
So I do tend to buy the sweetened one. Yeah. I don't know what it's worth it. Yeah,
but so this is interesting. I mean, it's 60 calories.
The sweetened one is 80, which isn't that much. So maybe that would bump it up a little bit, but it might be worth it for the taste. You know?
Then we're just gonna dump this all in here.
Okay.
Oh boy.
That looks tricky.
Yeah.
Nice work.
That was very.
But you left a lot of chia seeds in here.
We were actually supposed to do it right in the jar, but since they're a little bit bigger, I thought maybe we would show the bowl first. So now I feel the need to scrape all of this.
Are chia seeds that color? Like,
I believe so. I've never seen anything else.
Like white ones or something. I guess they would be processed if they were.
I don't know. They're definitely a different color.
Okay. Is that going to expand?
It does.
Okay.
So then you just take this on and then you screw on your lid. You throw it in your refrigerator overnight.
Okay, cool.
So it then just needs to sit. So I'm going to bring out, we already did this.
This
Yay
is fun.
us.
This feels very studio-like.
Very much. So I'm going to show you two things. So this is what it looks like in the jar. This is the final product over here.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you what it looks like. Let me quickly switch the camera view.
It's looking a little chia-y to me, I gotta say.
Yeah. I'm going to switch the camera view really quick just to kind of show you when I dump it into this, you're going to kind of see how thick that consistency really got.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. I need another thing. Yeah. Oh boy. Whoa.
Huh. What is that?
I don't know. Just
Science.
Okay, so look at this.
Oh.
So you're talking definitely pudding. Like, it's a pudding.
Yeah.
So I think it looks better later rather than when we were just doing that.
Oh,
it's
for sure.
Oh, gosh.
I mean, although, again, I'm still struggling with this.
Yeah.
I'm still struggling with the texture and just, in general, what it looks like. I'm going to just put that out there. But let's see.
Okay. So that's where we are with this. You can see this. Here's yours.
Okay.
Now, do your toppings.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's move these off.
I'm going to do
Get you a spoon.
some coconut. Can I use my fingers?
Yeah, go ahead, because I'm just going to throw it all away. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to do coconut. I'm going to do almond. And I'm going to do some blueberries.
Yeah.
And then what I'm going to do is dollop it off with a little more honey.
All right.
Even before I tasted it. I don't know. Just for fun. And then scoop it down and try it.
Okay.
I'll wait for you.
All right. So I like the blueberries as well. I don't know why strawberries just don't seem. Maybe it's because of like how small it is.
I mean, and
too.
like they sort of have that weird chia thing, you know?
I'm gonna skip the coconut, do some almonds, and then I'm going for the dark chocolate chips.
Okay.
See what we get. But like you scoop it around.
Okay.
You want to get like a really good spoonful here.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Yeah. All right.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. I need more sweet.
That's why I did
the honey on top.
Mm-hmm. It's good.
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, honestly,
it doesn't feel slimy.
Nope.
It doesn't leave an aftertaste.
Nope. And
it's almost refreshing. I like it out of the fridge.
I bet the coconut's really good because it's a crunch too. It needs a crunch. The crunch is better with it. I just dropped it.
I really like it.
Yeah. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
So next week, Angie's back next week. Woohoo! But
Thanks for having me as a guest star, though.
I know. Thank you for joining us. We are actually, this is going to be great. We're making a spinach and mushroom naan pizza. So that's going to be great for you to, I don't know, it's different.
And easy.
We haven't done a pizza.
Okay.
So that's pretty exciting.
I love that naan bread, and that's so easy to get at the grocery store.
Yeah.
Individuals.
Yep.
Nice.
Just a reminder, guys, if you aren't already, you can sign up to be on our email list. I'm throwing up Angie's email address at the bottom. She has a really long last name, but just send her an email. Say, hey, I want to be on your email list. We do not spam you. We send you one email a week. Just gives you the recipe we're cooking, a link to our YouTube. So please subscribe to our channel. You can view all of our past videos there as well. So it's like a wealth of information and knowledge. Knowledge is power. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
I'll come back.
Well, we'll let you know. She's here. She has to go see a patient, but thank you again for joining us.
Awesome.
Have a great rest of your week. Please enjoy. Please stay healthy. Take care.
Bye, guys.